Hi, my name is Will, and wait a second. Stop that music. It's update day. Anyways, welcome back to my big fun dumb survival, or welcome if you've never been here before. It is officially new update season, and I have updated my world to the latest version, 1.21.6, and I can officially start playing with all of the new stuff in this update, and we're going to try and get mostly everything. You can also see that my world isn't quite filled in enough. My banner mod is gone, and so is the replay / time-lapse mod that I use, so we're kind of going old school with this one, but it's okay. We can still have fun in the new update, and I need to build something anyways. I actually haven't played a lot of Minecraft here recently. I've kind of been taking a little bit of a brain break. I knew this update was coming out. I need the ghast tears that we collected in the last video here, and I need either soul sand or soul soil, but there it is, the dried ghast. It's soul sand. So this is the new crafting recipe for the main attraction, the ghast tear. Actually going to make more than one here. Now they only grow when they're in water, so I'm going to have one on display up here that's not in water, and that's just to signify that, hey, it's the new update. Look at that. It's actually quite sad. It emits particles, and it's very sad. You know what? That feels cruel. And I actually need to find the perfect place to hatch this guy, or these guys, but I guess I'll start with one here. Now, I'm pretty sure as long as it's in water, there you go, they will start to do stuff. Wish I placed it in a way that I could see its face. You can see there, he's still pretty grumpy, and then I think in about 20 minutes, he'll grow into a ghastling. But while he's growing, we'll check out all of the other stuff that came out with this update, including craftable saddles. I believe all it takes is just some string, leather, and I think it's iron. Yep, you can now craft saddles, and it doesn't even cost string. So yeah, now you can make as many saddles as you want. And how do you make the new harness? This is for the ghast, and you need 3 leather, 2 glass, and a piece of wool. I wonder if we should go ahead and just make a couple anyway. I don't have a lot of leather going on, so I now have everything that I need to make these harnesses. There's a lime one, and there's a light blue one. Now, we actually have to go head back into the nether now because they added a brand new music disc. And the way you get said music disc is by shooting a ghast with its own fireball, which is kind of an interesting way to get a music disc. I feel like that's very original of them. But I'm going to clear out my inventory just a little bit because everything's starting to look a little chaotic. And then we can get started with getting that music disc while our ghast grows. Hello. Alrighty, I believe I'm ready. This guy has decided to intrude right before I was going to go through. But we're going to go ahead and jump through here, and hopefully it won't take us too long to get a ghast. I actually think I already hear one. Oh my god, there's one right out here. Can we do it? Oh, well, you know, I suck. Play with me, boy! Oh, come on. Woo! And there it is. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I did not expect that to go as fast as it did. So, I'll just put my stuff back up. All geared up and cleared out my inventory for nothing. How you doing, little buddy? You're still pretty sad. I don't think he's quite as sad, though. Well, I guess we will go over to the record shop here, and we can give it a quick listen. Obviously, it starts with, like, ghast-like noises. But I really like it. It's kind of like pig step, but not really, even. Alrighty, if you want to keep listening to that, of course, it'll be linked in the description, and, of course, you can find it in Minecraft. It's pretty cool. Come on, buddy. It's okay. I can't believe I'm gonna have a ghast just hanging out here. I'm officially in the waiting period here with our little ghast friend, so I guess I'll just keep a watch on him. Kind of just gonna place this guy back here too because it takes forever. And yeah, I guess we'll see. Hopefully he'll grow up tomorrow. Please. Also, if you didn't know, the clouds have changed, so now there's a chance you can see a creeper face. So I'm going to be paying attention to the clouds more, I hope. He's starting to look more hydrated. He's smiling. I'm going to go ahead and just keep commentating till he's here. He's definitely looking more like a ghast. I wonder if he's going to come out all deformed like because of my resource pack. That's definitely happened before. Oh! He scared the crap out of me, but there he is. my son. All right, bud, you can stay there. Where are you going? Look at him. Also, the new lead changes. Let's take him up here with me. Hi, buddy. Can I hook you up there, please? Please, please. Hopefully he'll be up here or down there. Hi, buddy. He's just floating around. All right, so now he's grown up. Not sure if I have any, but I know you can grow them faster with snowballs. I guess it's worth checking to make sure I don't. Feeding him as many snowballs as he'll eat. Actually don't think he's in a great spot. Here you go, bud. Eat all of them. Eat all of them. Oh, here he is. Look at him. Here is the happy gas. Now he has a... Can I put a harness on him? Oh my gosh. It's happening. This is the best day of my life. Oh my gosh. Whee! It's like a hot air balloon. Oh my gosh. This is awesome. This is awesome. Like and subscribe. Oh my gosh. This is such a cool update. I don't care what anyone says about there not being enough. Blah, blah, blah. You're a hater. I'm just gonna fly around my world. I don't need my elytra anymore. It's so slow, but it's so funny. Now, if I go into Quake Pro, you can really start to see. Now, here is the use. Say there's something up there on Kermit that I want to change. Maybe his little ukulele here is misshapen by block. I can just press shift and stand here. Can you imagine for thumbnails and stuff what this is gonna be like? I can finally get like different perspectives of stuff that I could have never reached before, or at least without a lot of hassle, scaffolding, and electrifying shenanigans. Now me and my little buddy get to go wherever we want, whenever we want. I'm overall super happy with this. This is just like, my excitement hasn't dulled for this whatsoever. I am so excited that they do stuff like this. Now I'm gonna have him kind of hanging around here. While the other one grows, I think I'm gonna try and do some brainstorming on what I want to build for this. Obviously, I need to build something that goes up really high so we can take advantage of the fact that the Ghast goes really high. Also, if you didn't know, they heal in the clouds and they like water. They'll heal in the water too, so there you go. Yeah, I'll meet you guys back here on the ground or in the sky when I figure out what we're gonna be doing. We finally have the other Ghast, and he's right here. Which means we can officially start on the build for today. I'm gonna be honest, it's actually been a couple days since the last time I recorded a segment for this video. I did not know what I was gonna build. But I think I want to get started on another statue, because it's actually been quite a while since I built one. And obviously, the whole purpose is to test out these guys, so I'll be using them pretty much the whole time. Most of the time, at least. I think I'm gonna try my hand at building Mr. Hank Hill from King of the Hill. You know the show. Of course, it's getting a reboot here in a couple months, but it's always been very important in my life. And yeah, it needs its spot somewhere around here, I believe. But I think before I do anything else, I need to actually buy a couple of name tags for these guys. Getting quite low on my emerald supply. Hello, Alfreda. Yeah, I said that right. Thank you for the name tags, and we will get to naming these suckers and then hopefully build. But I think I like the names. Oh man, as I was saying, I like the name Big, and I like the name Dumb, because it's my big fun dumb survival. Get it? Let's see, I'll name you Big because you were born first. I'm just naming you Dumb because it's funny. Now I have to pick a spot to build Mr. Hank Hill. And he'll mainly be built out of wool and probably sandstone for his skin. But I don't want him to be too in the way or out of the way, if that makes any sense. Actually thinking of putting him about right here. Or it could even work somewhere over here or up on that mountain somewhere. I'm also going to freehand this because A, Lightmatica isn't up and working. The update just came out. And B, I tend to have more fun when I freehand things like this. As I said, unfortunately, what is going on down here? I'm so gonna get myself killed by digging down, but I have to see. You know what? I actually don't have to see. I'm gonna ignore it. So unfortunately, I'll just have to show you some of the highlights of using the happy gas themselves. Am I seeing that correctly? I missed a whole block. I missed a whole block in the statue and the scaffolding's out and I never even noticed. Oh my gosh. I suck. Oh! Oh, I almost really suck. I'm gonna get to building before I myself. Let's get to go. I'm gonna get to building before I end up harming myself even more. Let's get started. The thing about the statues that I build is that they take a lot of time and they take a lot of meticulous block placing most of the time, and if I'm building in a creative world, it can take me anywhere from like 3 to 5 hours to complete the statue. It kind of depends on what size they are, but mostly it takes a pretty long time for me to do stuff like this. Free building in survival especially is such a pain sometimes, and the happy Ghast is the best thing that could have happened to me and my Big Fun Dump Survival. It is so much fun. You love the Happy Ghast. It's just this big balloon of joy, and you get to go around placing your blocks, standing on him, kind of doing whatever you want. It's so much fun. They're so much easier to use than you kind of imagine when you first get a hold of them, because they are slow and they are interesting sometimes. I know I've run into a glitch a couple times where I kind of just phase through the Ghast if I try to stand on him, but 9 times out of 10 it is just perfect in every way. You can stay up there as long as you want. Doesn't need anything. You know, bring him some snowballs if you want a snack, or if you want to lead him or whatever. I was actually using shears, and I'm pretty sure he's attracted to the shears where you can shear the harness off and everything. Gets a big thumbs up from this big bald dumb guy. I hope you guys like this build. I am super happy with it, I think. I, of course, have added a couple of extra details since the montage. I've added a little bit of birch here to kind of just break up the skin and add some shadow. I've also changed out the light gray wool with white concrete, which I think looks way better and also way easier to kind of spread around naturally. But yeah, I'm actually really super happy with this. And of course, I'm excited for the revival, by the way. It's eating at my brain constantly. It's only fitting that I build something kind of like this. Before we go, I actually want to do a couple more things here. Before I forget, this is the side view, which I think also looks quite like the character of Hank Hill. And the back also looks. This part over here could probably use a little bit of work, but I'm still pretty certain that from a distance you can tell that this is Hank Hill. And I actually just ran out of firework rockets, so I think I'm going to do something really fast. No more elytra. At least for now. Well, actually, I have some rockets here. I lie. I'm a dirty, cheaty liar, but this is over here, and I don't think I'll use it for a little while. I kind of enjoy the ground view of my world, and also flying around on these guys has been really fun. Long story short, these guys are incredible, and the best thing that Minecraft's ever added ever. Maybe not that, but like, pretty close, at least. I didn't even use any scaffolding. That's big for me. I need to quickly come down here and add a little signage in the front. Also need to remember to put some glow lichen on it before a bunch of mobs just hang out on it. I guess if I were to access this area on foot, it would be through here, so I should probably put it like back here somewhere. That is not what I meant to do. Put a little pole here, and I'll put a torch down here for now so I don't get jumped. Actually, I can sleep. Put something kind of like this down. I need another sign. Okay, I finally have it done. It's dedicated to my father. I call him Padre, but it's just much like Hank works hard for his boy. That ain't quite right. Of course, Father's Day was recently, and I wanted to have this little thing here, especially because King of the Hill, if there's any show that me and my father can bond about, it's it, King of the Hill. So I think it made sense. So really happy with this. Alrighty, let's go do some dumb to end the episode. I want to take my camel on a little ride. One of the features of the Happy Ghast is that you can leash things with your Happy Ghast. Let's see if I can make this work with just one lead. I should be able to... Oh, wait, I have a lead there. Okay, now I have you both. Oh, yeah, you obey the laws of physics, don't you? All right, come here, buddy. If I can just do that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We're going on a ride. Big horse, are you having fun? This has got to look insane. Oh my god. This is so amazing. It just looks like he's walking. That's so cute. If I move backwards, will it look like he's moonwalking? Oh, yeah. I'm gonna head back over to the Hank Hill statue. Oh man, it's raining. Anyway, I'm gonna head back to the Hank Hill statue, and we're gonna finish off this video. Whee! But that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and enjoyed the very random, silly nature of all of this. This is my favorite update ever, I think. And thank you for watching to the end of the video. You are my favorite. But hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Say bye.